According to researchers, co-sleeping with babies has both benefits and negative effects on both babies and parents. To our dear viewers, this video contains deep insights for parents to know the following. Benefits of sharing bed and room with babies and kids for both parents and children. Negative effects of sharing bed and room with babies and kids for both parents and children. At which age of a child is it necessary to separate bed of babies from that of parents? Psychological benefits and effects. For both parents and children, sharing or not sharing bed and room. At which age should parents consider letting the child sleep in his, her own room separate from their room? Before we go deep, kindly subscribe to our channel. Our channel name is Green Business TV, emphasizing on working together to repair our world and keep it green. So, by subscribing you help us not only grow this channel but also you support the global effort to protect our environment. As well, kindly turn on the notification bell to be able to receive our videos on time, like, comment and share our videos to your contacts. Co-sleeping, where parents and children share a bed, offers several potential benefits for both parties, including improved bonding, easier sleep transitions, and potentially enhanced breastfeeding success. However, it's important to weigh the benefits against potential risks, particularly for infants, and to follow safe co-sleeping practices. For infants, it's generally recommended that they share a room with their parents for at least the first 6 months, and ideally for the first year, to reduce the risk of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. At which age is it necessary for babies to sleep in a separate bed from parents? The American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, advises sharing a room, not the bed, with the baby for at least the first 6 months to reduce the risk of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. Bed sharing should be avoided during the first year of life. Why the recommendation for 6 months to 1 year? SIDS prevention, room sharing, not bed sharing, is recommended for the first 6 months to 12 months because it can help reduce the risk of SIDS, according to the AAP. Increased risk of suffocation. Bed sharing carries a higher risk of suffocation for infants, especially during the first year. Why room sharing is recommended for infants? Reduced SIDS risk. Room sharing can significantly lower the risk of SIDS, with studies showing a reduction of approximately 50%. Benefits for parents. Stronger parent-child bond. Co-sleeping can foster a deeper emotional connection between parents and children, creating a sense of closeness and security. Easier nighttime feedings. Having a baby in the same room makes it easier for parents, especially mothers, to feed and care for their baby during the night, which can improve sleep for both parents and baby. Reduced sleep deprivation. The convenience of having a baby in the same bed can help parents avoid multiple nighttime awakenings, which can reduce sleep deprivation and its associated challenges. Benefits for children. Easier sleep transitions. The presence of a parent can help a child transition through sleep cycles more smoothly, potentially reducing nighttime awakenings and promoting more restful sleep. Increased security and trust. Co-sleeping can provide a sense of security and trust for a child, as they are close to their parents and can feel protected. Potentially enhanced breastfeeding. Co-sleeping can make it easier for mothers to breastfeed at night without having to get out of bed, potentially supporting a longer duration of breastfeeding. Important considerations. Safe co-sleeping practices and potential risks to consider. It's crucial to prioritize safe co-sleeping practices, especially for infants, to minimize the risk of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. The American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, strongly discourages co-sleeping with infants under 12 months due to the potential for SIDS and other sleep-related risks. Babies are not physically capable of moving out of trapped positions, and the risk of suffocation or becoming trapped under bedding or an adult body is significantly higher. Potential for disruption. Co-sleeping can be disruptive for some parents, as it can disrupt their sleep patterns and routines. Long-term effects. While co-sleeping can have benefits in the short term, some studies suggest that it may be associated with potential long-term challenges, such as increased anxiety, lower self-esteem, and dependency behaviors in children. When to consider a transition to separate rooms. Developmental readiness. As infants develop, they may be more capable of sleeping in their own rooms and may benefit from a transition to a more independent sleeping arrangement. Family needs. Factors such as space, noise levels, and parental preferences can influence the decision to move a baby to their own room. Age and individual differences. While room sharing is recommended for the first year, families can choose to transition their baby to their own room earlier or later, depending on individual circumstances. Pros and cons of separate rooms for older children. Pros. Privacy and independence. Older children may need their own space and privacy for development and exploration. Individual sleep preferences. Some children may have different sleep needs or preferences that are better addressed in their own rooms. Reduce disruptions. Separate rooms can minimize disruptions between siblings and parents, potentially improving sleep quality. Cons. Sense of security. For some children, sleeping in the same room with parents or siblings can provide a sense of security and reduce anxiety. Socialization and bonding. Sharing a room can foster sibling bonds and create opportunities for social interaction and learning. In conclusion, for infants, room sharing is strongly recommended for safety and convenience. However, for older children, the decision to share or not share a room is a personal one, weighing the pros and cons of each arrangement based on family needs and individual preferences. Additional resources. The Lullaby Trust provides information on room sharing and safer sleep practices. The American Academy of Pediatrics offers guidelines and recommendations on infant sleep safety, including room sharing. Psychological benefits of co-sleeping for both parents and babies. Co-sleeping, while culturally diverse, offers potential psychological benefits for both parents and children. For babies, it can foster a sense of security and improve sleep quality, potentially leading to better emotional and social development. For parents, co-sleeping can reduce stress and anxiety, strengthen the parent-child bond, and make nighttime routines smoother. However, it's crucial to consider potential drawbacks and ensure safety, especially in the early months of infancy. Psychological benefits of co-sleeping for babies. Enhanced security and attachment. Close physical proximity during sleep can help babies feel secure and supported, fostering a sense of trust in their caregivers. Improved sleep quality. Babies may wake less frequently and be more easily soothed back to sleep when co-sleeping, leading to better sleep for both parents and children. Reduced stress and anxiety. Babies experience lower stress levels when their needs are met promptly, which can promote a sense of well-being and trust. Facilitated emotional regulation. Co-sleeping can help babies regulate their emotions and learn to self-soothe, as they are accustomed to the presence of their caregivers. Potential for breastfeeding success. Co-sleeping can make nighttime breastfeeding easier and may even increase the frequency of breastfeeding. Psychological benefits of co-sleeping for parents. Strengthen parent-child bond. Co-sleeping can foster a deeper sense of closeness and connection between parents and children. Reduce parent stress and anxiety. Knowing that a baby is nearby and safe can alleviate parental stress and anxiety. Improved sleep quality for parents. Parents may sleep better when co-sleeping, as they are less likely to wake up to check on their baby. Simplified nighttime routines. Co-sleeping can make nighttime feedings and diaper changes more convenient, reducing disruptions for both parents and children. Potential drawbacks and considerations. Safety risks. Co-sleeping with infants under 12 months carries a risk of SIDS and other sleep-related accidents. Potential for dependency. Co-sleeping may lead to dependence on the parent for sleep, which can be challenging to address as the child grows older. Cultural and individual differences. Co-sleeping practices vary across cultures, and what works for one family may not work for another. Long-term effects. Some studies suggest that early childhood co-sleeping may be associated with increased behavior problems in later childhood and adolescence, although more research is needed. Conclusion. Co-sleeping can offer several psychological benefits for both babies and parents, including enhanced security, improved sleep, and strengthened bonds. However, it's crucial to prioritize safety and be aware of potential